Here we go with another edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. It's Wednesday evening, and let's take a deep dive into the valley weather. Now, when I recorded this at about 8:20 this evening, we had a pretty healthy little cluster of showers moving through western parts of Mahoning County. No lightning and thunder being detected with this, but a pretty good downpour. This moved through the Berlin area, Craig Beach, Lake Milton, continues pushing off slowly to the south and east, impacting now Ellsworth Township. Again, over towards Berlin Center, and again, this is heading south and east about 15 miles per hour. So if we do a quick storm track on this, moving kind of like that, that gives us some arrival times of about 8:30 in Austintown, and Youngstown about 8:48 or so, Boardman about 10 till 9. Now, most of you are watching this well afterwards, so that becomes a little less important. But by the time you watch this, some of us will have gotten a pretty good soaker. All right, as we take a look at the dew points across the region this evening, it's still muggy, of course. Dew points in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. This has not changed in days and days and days, and it's not going to change until early on next week. Showers and some thunderstorms moving through parts of Pennsylvania, Virginia, down into Maryland, West Virginia this evening. Actually, a confirmed tornado earlier on today southeast of Pittsburgh. This has not been given a rating yet by the National Weather Service because they haven't done a full survey on this yet, but at about 2:42 this afternoon, a tornado moved through parts of the southeastern suburbs of Pittsburgh, perhaps causing some minor damage. More details on that will become available soon. High temperatures today held in check because of the clouds. Made it up to about 80 today, and that is par for this time of the year, so another pretty average day temperature-wise here in Youngstown. All right, let's go through the next couple of days. Tomorrow, this weak front off to the north gets just close enough and has enough upper-level support that there might be a stray shower or a thunderstorm midday and afternoon tomorrow. It's about a 30% chance kind of a thing. Friday, another little disturbance in the atmosphere pushes across. It's going to be warm and humid. Could there be a pop-up shower or storm? Yeah, that's a possibility. Wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans, but yeah, it's possible for the end of the week. Now, here comes the weekend. Saturday, we're firmly in the south flow here. It's going to be a muggy day, a warm day, a breezy day, and a largely dry day. Could some random shower or storm pop in the afternoon? That's possible Saturday, but most of Saturday should be just fine. This front will probably come through at some point. Well, it definitely will come through at some point on Sunday. It's just a matter of the timing, which is, still up in the air, still yet to be ironed out. It's possible that a lot of the rain is during the Panerathon Sunday morning. It's also possible it waits until after the Panerathon. So too early in the game to pin down the details on that. But rain is very likely at some point on Sunday. And there could even be some strong storms with that as well. But this is the front that's going to usher in a brand new weather pattern for the first time in weeks, really, across our neck of the woods. Saturday into Saturday night, plenty of moisture streaming out ahead of this. Dew points will spike into the upper 60s to around 70 once again. But then, here it goes. The front goes through, and Monday just feels like a completely different day. Dew points will drop like a rock, and that drier air mass is going to stick around for a few days. The moisture will start to gather again towards the end of next week. But we've got 3 really awesome days coming early on next week. Look at the dew point drop. We go from probably about 70 Sunday before the front comes through, probably down into the 40s on Monday. It's going to feel like and look like September on Monday. Beautiful day. And Tuesday and Wednesday are also looking quite good. All right, I put together this little infographic today. One of the hallmarks of this warm spell has been the warm nights. Sure, the days have been warm, but the nights, we've had 26 straight days now where the temperature has not dropped below 56 degrees. That means 26 straight days where our lows have been mostly in the 60s and 70s. And is this any sort of record? No, but it's getting to be kind of unusual. It's been 6 years since we had a streak like this. Back in 2010, we had a 26-day streak. It's been since 2006 since we've had a 30-day streak. And back in 1995, a pretty hot summer, 41 days in a row, we had lows of 56 or above. I think before this current streak is through, we'll probably get to about 31 consecutive days of 56 or above. All right, this has been in the news a lot lately. It's that time of the year. The Farmer's Almanac comes out. Now, chances are, if you're watching this video, you're weather savvy enough to know that Farmer's Almanac is great for facts and figures and astronomy stuff and entertaining articles, interesting historical facts. It's a cool publication. What it's not good for, weather forecasts. Now, they put together very detailed weather forecasts for specific weeks and days, months and months ahead of time. The problem is we can't do that. The science is not there. It probably will be 100 years before the science is there. So, if you, or more importantly, someone you know who's not quite as weather savvy as you, prattles on about the Farmer's Almanac and defends it to the death, because people do that. They make fun of the meteorologist for being wrong half the time and still getting paid, that old chestnut. But they'll defend the Farmer's Almanac to the death. Set them straight. You'll do me a favor. The Farmer's Almanac is for entertainment only. It is not to be relied upon for forecasts. Our winter forecast, just like last year, will be out around Halloween. Last year we did it right around October 29th or 30th, something like that. We'll do it again this year. So until then, no sort of official winter forecasts coming from us. It's only August. One thing that is pretty safe to say, this winter will not be as warm as last year, but I'm not exactly going out on a ledge there by saying that, because last winter was very, very warm. By saying that this year will not be as warm is not exactly a bold forecast. So anyway, all the details, it'll be super detailed. A lot of great information coming out right around Halloween. That's it for Weather Geeks tonight. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. 21 News coming up tonight after our Olympic coverage.